How old are your kids?
2.5 and 1 and 3 months.
Okay. Wow. Boys, girls, what do you have?
First one's a boy, second one's a girl.
Okay.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
And so, do we see Grandpa Arvydas?
Yes, you do see Grandpa Arvydas. You see the
Okay.
kids. They're a big part of the show.
Okay, very good. And you know that they're not your kids.
I know.
He's not your Venus. He's not your Venus.
There are kids. That's from my Sports Center era.
Yeah.
You know that,
Yeah,
right?
I do know that. That's awesome. That's cool.
The Craig Kilborn line, man. He's not your Vetus, he's our Vetus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So did you grow up and watch all of that stuff? Or
Yeah, I grew
even
up.
predates you?
No? I remember I was super young, but I remember going to the arena and like going to the practice facility, watching him. There's some core memories that kind of stick in my head that I remember from.
Like,
from
what's
those
your
camps.
first memory? What's your first basketball memory?
I remember being like at the practice facility. He would take us all the time, and I remember me and my older brothers would go always with my dad to practice.
Is this Portland?
Yeah, Portland. Yeah.
So you grew up in Oregon?
Yeah, I was born in Portland, grew up in Portland for like 3-4 years, and then once he retired, we moved back to Europe.
You moved back to Europe.
Yeah.
Is that why I'm picking up a little bit of an accent from you, right?
Yes, probably.
So
yeah.
where did you grow up?
My parents are Lithuanian, but I grew up in Spain, Malaga. They decided to raise us there, and yeah, I basically spent there my whole life until I was 18, until I went to college in Gonzaga University.
So you have like a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old Domas memory, right?
Yes, a couple memories.
Of walking around the Portland Trailblazer facility and locker room?
Yeah, the locker room, a couple memories from our house, but memories like in interacting with the players like Rasheed Wallace, Scottie Pippen, Bonzi Wells, all that, you know. They called them the Jailblazers back then.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it.
Growing up around the Jailblazers, huh?
Yeah. And I remember we would go into the practice facility and like try every single Gatorade, and like the players would get mad. Who's out here taking sips of every single color Gatorade? And it's just 3 little blonde kids running around.
The Jailblazers. That's it. That's why Dad couldn't move you to Spain fast enough, huh? Pretty much. So that's your childhood memory.
Yeah.
Were you dreaming always of following in your dad's footsteps?
Yes, always since a kid. You know, wanted to play basketball. That's all I cared about, and that's been the only sport I grew up playing.
No
so,
kidding,
yeah.
right? Okay. So, and now, what is it like for you to be living out your childhood dream like that?
It's amazing. You know, having my dad too to go back and forth, and he's been through it all, so I can ask him these questions, so it helps a lot. And then, yeah, you see someone that you look up to so much going through it, and now I can follow in those footsteps. It's really cool.
How much does your dad? So when do you reach out to your dad? Like, give me a for instance.
Yeah, like he likes to watch most of all of our games. You know,
so he's game passing it.
Yeah, he stays up late. And
Where
watches.
does he live?
Back home in Lithuania. So there's a time difference. You know,
I would say so. So,
Yeah,
my
a
gosh,
lot.
what is it about? What 9-10 hours?
9
11?
hours.
9 hours.
Yeah.
So you're finished. You're finishing up a game, you know, in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And technically, he's having breakfast. Watching.
Basically, yeah. He wakes up early.
Okay.
He likes to go to bed and then wake up, even though that's sometimes tricky then to finally get up.
Right.
But yeah, he tries to watch as many as he can.
So then, what do you reach out to him about, like specifically?
Oh, after the game, he'll obviously have some comments, you know, or like good
Just
win
about like
or
what?
whatever.
Like what?
The game, like
Posting somebody up, or does he
posting
give you-
somebody up, anything that happened, or like, can you believe this, or like, how did you guys end up losing this game?
Right.
You know, all this kind of stuff.
Draymond Green stomping you on your stomach.
Stuff like that.
Okay, sure. I'm just plucking things out of the air. But seriously, do you lean on him for moments like that?
Yeah, you know, it's always nice, you know, to get his point of view. You know,
Right.
he sees the game in a whole different way, so it's good to go and ask, because I might not be even looking at that direction, what he's looking at, you know.
Right. Starting 5 is a new sports show on Netflix. You got to check it out. New series starting October 9th exclusively on Netflix. Follows Jimmy Butler, Anthony Edwards, LeBron, and Jason Tatum, and Domantas Sabonis for an entire season. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.